Good, what's good, what's good? It's your boy Sir Willoughby, the stock hustler, and I'm back, man. I know it's been a wild ride. In these last few months, I've been out of commission. I ain't been making no content. I ain't really been dropping no bangers. Last year was kind of pretty hard for me. My mom passed for me from cancer, so I was dealing with that, and I had to get everything back situated. God blessed me with a baby, so I had to get that together. Had a lot just going on in my private life, so I had to just get a lot of things together. But I have been still in the market and still got bangers for the people. And I'm back this year to bring you some bangers. And we finna hustle, we finna learn, we finna get down to the bottom of making money, passive income. We finna stop playing around in the market and we finna actually start building this wealth. So if you're ready to start building wealth and you want to be a stock hustler and you ain't just new to the program and you just new to want to learn, this is the channel for you. I suggest for you to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and tap in. I got bangers, and I'm bringing you a new banger. Well, it's an old banger. I'm not gonna say it's a new banger. It's an old banger. I brought this banger back in July. If you go look at the past videos, and she ran up tremendously. So we're gonna go ahead and dive into it. All right, so let's check the heat map out today. I like to see what's been going on in the market. The heat map today look pretty kind of neutral. You got Microsoft up 1%. Meta did 4% today. That was tremendous. That's a good move for Meta. Google went up 2%, 2.5%. I'm really liking Google right now. I think I had put an alert out on Twitter. So if you don't follow my Twitter, go follow my Twitter for One Stock Hustler. And I'll follow you back also. We got NVIDIA up 3.5% almost. Yes, that's good. AIVGO, you got AMD up 3.3%. Amazon up 1%. Yeah, Tesla down a little bit, kind of neutral. But Tesla's entering that zone. You already know what Tesla waiting on. They waiting on the inauguration. They're just trying to see what's going on. They moving. I think they kind of moving, kind of coincide with the Trump trade. We ain't gonna get into that. Eli Lilly down 2.16%. That's cool. Guess he but got me kind of neutral today. Very neutral today. It's a good Monday, so we're gonna see what's going on. Let's dive into this play that I got for you guys though. Let's go. So today we're gonna talk about AMD. That's right. Advanced Micro Devices. A major chip company, a major screaming chip device making company for PCs, gaming systems, your TVs, and they got a big deal that just brought up. So let's just talk about what they did today. Today they ran up 3.3%, ran up another 0.6% in the after hours off the news that they received today. AMD is currently up 3.5%, 3.48% in the last week. We got them down 8% on the month. I mean, that's pretty good if you know what you're looking for in the market. If you know you're looking for opportunity in the market, you're going to find opportunity in the market. And what I see in AMD right now is some great opportunity. We got AMD at 129 on the close, and it's up in the aftermarket at 130. Got AMD down 24% in the last 6 months. But you can see these key levels on AMD, how they bounce. So we're going to get into that. Let's talk about this good news that they had going on, though. Okay, Investor Business Daily dropped today. AMD reveals next generation AI PC chips to get the Dell endorsement. So they're looking to get a deal with Dell. Let's see what they're talking about. All right, on Monday announced an expanded lineup of processors for AI PCs. Excuse me, my bad, guys. For consumers and commercial users. Meanwhile, AMD stock has been in a slump. Yes, it has been in a slump. It's been in a big downfall. It fell from 188 all the way down to 117. But if you know opportunity, you see opportunity when it's in front of you. So today they basically announced that they got a new PC chip coming out for Dell. So they met in Santa Clara today. Base chip showed off his AMD Ryzen AI Max 300 series and the 200 series for consumers AI PCs. So they got a new chip for consumers, and they also got a new processing chip that they're gonna place for the business. Also, it's also unveiled this pro version of those chips for business PCs. So they're not only looking into grabbing some consumer clientele, they're looking to also grab business clientele, and we're trying to get some of you guys to buy our chips. Also, this is what AMD basically is telling me in this ad. So it says, as consumers and professionals increasingly recognize the productivity benefits of AI PCs, AMD is further increasing its performance leadership in the market. This is the senior vice president of the computer processing. It says with the next generation of AI enabled processors, we are bringing even more performance to mainstream and power users and new exciting form factors. This is what we need. If you interested in opportunity with AMD, this is what we need for AMD. We need them to start bringing some more upgraded, faster chips, and we need them to start inserting their self in the big marketplace. And they currently been doing that with a few deals they did last year, and they got two deals they say potentially could be coming up soon. Says AMD announced that Dell Technologies will be adding, so they will be adding AMD Ryzen powered PCs to its commercial PC portfolio for the first time. So this is major. So they got some Dell money coming in. If you know about Dell, Dell's kind of dinosaur company, but they got billions and billions of dollars on the portfolio. AMD powered PCs also are available for Acer, excuse me, I can't pronounce that word. I'm just gonna be real. HP and Lenvinio. I got a Lenvinio computer right now I'm recording on. So we know if I get another upgrade, hey, I'm gonna have an AMD chip. Probably already have one in this one. The other computer vendors. So the top line of ANZ Reason AI Max processors offer up to 16 Zen 5 central processing CPUs. So I'm not gonna pretend and like I don't like I know what any of that thing that stuff means, but that stuff means that they are enhancing their chip to compete with NVIDIA to beat semi Taiwan conductor, and they're trying to get back into space and become a great chip making company. 2024 AMD fell 18% in the year at 120 on Friday. AMD stock popped 3.9% in the close. AMD calls AMD stock as one of the eight of the best for the first half of 2025. So this is what the analysts are saying. So we take all this with a grain of salt. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this information, which is good information that's driving AMD, and we're gonna dive in and see what the analysts are really talking about. Okay, what are they really talking about here? Okay, so it's an 80% strong buy on AMD right now. It's an 80% strong buy. We got a target of 250. This is Moo Tools. So if you guys don't know about Moo, download Moo. They have these enhanced level 2, level 3 tools that you can use for free, and you can really analyze and see what the market is doing instead of just taking a guess. You know what I mean? So we take these analyst ratings with a grain of salt because they don't know like we don't know. So when we do that, we deep dive in and we do our research. So we got a 250 price target on AMD right now. It said it can potentially go up. It's worth 187, but it need to be at 145 to get to 187. So we at 129 currently right now. It's definitely below the price targets of either one of those levels. So already we can see that AMD has potentially already a 20% upside to 145, 25% upside to 145. So we're seeing 100% return if we can hit 250. So we need to see where we can get in on this play. Let's go see a deep dive and see what the institutions are saying. Okay, we got the institutions. The institutions, they're basically telling us that hey, we want to get at Barclay. We want Barclays say we want to get AMD. We see AMD going to 170 from where it's at currently now. Bank of America Security say we see this thing going to 155 currently where we are today. It says Wells Fargo said going to 205. Manhuzo Securities 180. Northland Securities 175. Roosevelt Securities say they got a price target for 250. And you got Morgan Stanley 158 and Truist Financials at 145. These are some major institutions that are calling these plays, that are calling these price targets. So if you see that AMD is sitting at 129 in the close of today, 130, even 140 at a price target of 250 or 205, and you can see the potential in the play. I'm definitely jumping in this, and this is not no information again for you to buy, hold, or sell. Anything I say to you today is just my input and my opinion. Just go on YouTube with some good information about the stock market. So this is not no information for you to buy, hold, or sell any of the securities. This is what I'm doing. This is what my company is doing. And this is how we are profiting in the stock market. But this is what the analysts are saying. We're taking that with a grain of salt, but we can see a good I can see a good 50% return on AMD within the month. So that's what we go to the technical sentiment. The technical sentiment says within a month, AMD is very bullish. It's very bullish. And you got 9 bullish signals and you got 1 bearish signal. So this is how I'm playing AMD for the next 30 days. 30 days. And if the play kind of play out a little bit longer, that's okay. Give me a second. Let me take a little sip of my Kool-Aid. You know, I'm a hustler. If you're a hustler, you know what that Kool-Aid tastes like. You know what that Kool-Aid tastes like. Real good. That cherry. But yeah, so AMD is very bullish on the next month, and I'm looking to dive in her this week. All right, so this is right here. This is the daily chart. What I see on the daily chart, I got the daily chart. I see you need to add anywhere between, or you can set a stop loss. So if you're a trader, I suggest you set a stop loss at 120. If you're an investor, I suggest you add between 116 and 120. That's what I'm doing. I'm investing in AMD at this point for the next month. So on my shares, I'm adding 116, 120. I'm loading up down there. On my call options, I'm setting my stop loss at 120. I just get back in if I need to. I'm not gonna get my head knocked off. Um, and with my calls. But I'm gonna tell you how we're gonna play that too. So I can see this thing going up. It's currently at 130. I can see at 125 and 135. You need to be trying to get in this play. You need to be trying to buy right there in this area. If you can buy in this area, if it go over 135, I can clearly see this thing going to 145. It got a gap to fill around the 145 and the 143. I say the 140 and the 143 range, you got a gap to fill. So I'm looking for it to fill that gap and go up to 145. At 145, you can start seeing a little bit of resistance. And but if it breaks to 145, she got 150, and over 150, she can easily go back up to 160, 180. But I can see her got a strong resistance at the 145, 150 range. I would look to start taking profit in that area, or if you're late to the play, I would try to wait for it to kind of sell off a little bit down at the 140 range and try to get back in if it kind of consolidate. But if it don't consolidate in that range, um, I'll look to try to take profit, get out the play before it falls back down to the 135, 125 range. But if it don't, just know if it consolidates in that 145, 140 range, I would potentially probably start adding because the chart could reset. And I give you guys an update when the chart does reset around that time. And I can see you got a double bottom right there at the 117. You got a double bottom right there at it hit like 118, and that's where it bounced at. So I'm looking very, very bullish. The SAR flip. We got the MACD cross at the bottom with good volume coming in. RSI looking very neutral at 50. So I can see this thing going back to 150 real soon, guys. I can see it going to 150 real soon. I'm gonna give you the week chart. All right, here's the week chart. All right, we got the week chart right here, and the week chart basically telling us the same thing. I like to look at the daily, and I like to look at the weekly. And if I dive in on the during the live markets, I'm looking at the hourly and the 30-minute chart. But right now, we're going to talk about the day. We're going to talk about the weekly. The weekly look good. Again, like I say, I would add in the 116 to 120 range. That's a perfect range for it to bounce up, and you can get great opportunity down there. If you're a trader, I set my stop loss just in case it falls below that. You don't want to lose too much. But again, 125, 135, I'm buying AMD. Now, if you're in the Discord, you're in the Hustler, if you're in the Hustler, Stock Hustler University, you will get the alert when we get in that play. And just know we making money. This is what I see on the options. These are the two options. Remember, this is not no information for you to buy, hold, or sell. But this is how I spot my plays, and this is how I get my trades, and this is how I grow my investments also. So I'm looking to get AMD call 160. This expiration date 221. I'm looking at it's currently 186, 190 bid and ask. It could go up in the morning to like 200 and something, but I'm looking to get it between the if AMD go over 135 tomorrow, I'm looking to hop in, and no matter the price, I'm buying both of these calls, no matter the price. So you got the AMD 150 that expires on Valentine's Day, so that gives it a month for it to play out. Give over a little bit over a month for it to play out. I'm looking for the 160. I'm going for both of these calls. I'm gonna grab both of them. If you, like I say, if you're in the Stock Hustler University, you are gonna get notified when I get these plays. You're gonna get notified when I alert these plays immediately before I even drop a video. So if you like what you like, I thank you for tuning in. And you want to learn more, if you're a new investor, I got a new masterclass coming up January the 26th, Sunday, 2025. If you would love to get to know about the basics of the market, crypto investing, stock market investing, know how to set up an investment account, know what a margin account is, what a cash account is. You want to just learn how to set up your foundation and build your wealth from the beginning and then jump into trading. Join and attend the new introduction to Wall Street Masterclass, January 26, 2025. It's gonna be great. You got a general admission, you got VIP admission. You know what I'm saying? Just come on in and let's learn and start off 2025 the right way. If you're ready to get in, start becoming a hustler, let's go. If you are already a hustler, or you just need somebody to guide you and drop good plays for you, don't be afraid to click the link in the description. And we got the Stock Hustler University you're gonna join, and which is my mentorship. We got a new hustler mentorship, so you could not know too much. We got $97 a month. You can just hop on in that thing, and you can for $97 a month, and you can get the same thing that you would get on in the top tier. You got the OG tuition if you want 3-month mentorship. We got our 6-month mentorship. So whatever fits your budget, just come on in and we're gonna be learning. We're learning every day. We're dropping plays every day, and we're making money every day. So you start investing in yourself, you start building your wealth. I guarantee that. You feel what I'm saying? You start investing in yourself, you can start building your wealth. And I suggest everyone to start investing now, January 2025. If you thought about it last year, let's do it this year. If you thought about it yesterday, let's do it today. You're not gonna get nowhere if you just only sitting on those thoughts and not acting on those thoughts. There's a lot of money to be made out here. So let's go out here and hustle. Let's learn. I thank you for tuning in. I'll be dropping more content for you every week, day in, day out. I'm dropping plays in the Stock Hustle University. Just click the link in the description. Again, like, subscribe, click the notification bell if you haven't. Always remember, motivation plus dedication equals progression. Let's go. I believe in you.